So we set Bombi onto the chassis because we got to be able to move it over to the paint booth once we paint it. But I need to finish up this latch installation, as you can see. Oh, well, that didn't work. It's not quite proper. I'm gonna get the sills put in and just make sure everything opens and closes on the frame. So we got this all finished up in the last video. Got the door fitting a little better. We ended up having to move the holes. It just did not fit good. Anyway, we still have sand coming out of every orifice imaginable. Anyway, look, it's Bombi. Bombi's all black and gray. I want to try to adjust it back a little bit.
Oh, so it's not.
So that it's right where it needs to be. I can't get my bar in. Did that move at all?
I think I got this side.
Oh yeah.
There you go. There we go.
Okay. Right where the bolt holes line up. All right. The moment of truth. That one's getting a little out of control. Nailed it. It's a little on the downhill side, but that's fine. Right now that I've got these top ones drilled, I'm just gonna put a nut on it just to kind of hold it in place. I'm gonna need to get my longer vice grips. We'll hold the bottom side, and then we'll drill those too. Now this will eventually get lock nuts and all that fun stuff, but for now, we're just putting hex nuts on it to hold it in place. And then I am gonna send these handles off to Kevin of Powder Extreme Coatings. He is going to powder coat them black, because they'll just be fun to paint. And he wants to powder coat them, so why not? When in Rome.
Hey guys, it's me, Robby from the future, and I want to talk to you about something cool. I'd like to take a second to thank today's sponsor, SolderStick, for sponsoring this video. So we're working on Whiskers electrical systems. Do you need to do something with all that money you got from Christmas? Do you have that hard to shop for person in your life? You just don't know what to get them, so you didn't buy him anything for Christmas? Click that link in the description. Use code ROB20 to save 20% off of your entire order. If you have a tight spot that you're working on and you've got a broken wire and you need to get a butt connector in there and there's just no room, that's where solder sticks come into play. Kitty, it's a bad kitty. We gotta show him how to solder stick. With 4 different sizes to choose from, you can repair any size gauge wire that you need. This is so simple that even a cat could do this. You wanna show him, Bombi? Okay, there we go. So easy, even your cat can solder stick. You did a perfect solder seal. You have a permanent repair. Look at that. Hard to reach areas, put your solder stick in there, apply a little bit of heat, boom, repaired. Make sure you click that link in the description, head over to solderstick.com, code ROB20 at checkout. All right, let's get back to work. Just gonna put a little snug-a-dug down here. Now you guys might remember when we were up at Kevin's, up at Powder Extreme Coatings, we actually cut this hole bigger. So it fit. So now, let's see if it works. Yes! And then we have some sill. This may not be big enough sill. We might have to get a bigger sill for it. I'm just gonna make sure I have enough before I cut any pieces. Too short. So I was smart enough to get a big sill. Now that, my friends, is gonna fit. Get out of my face. Now let's make sure we got enough here. Okay, boom, boom, voyage. Look at that. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna chop some off and we're gonna put it on just to see how well it seals. I'm gonna cut about 1 foot off. I'm just gonna take a couple little pieces and we're gonna put them all the way around it. So this is a double-sided tape style seal. So it's gonna go right there and right here. It's even gonna look good too. It's gonna look so good. We'll just do a piece there.
Look at that. It's got the right amount of squish. Look at that, it's sealing. Okay, that is exactly what we wanted. So that's gonna seal all the way around. Now back here, it does get a little bit tight. So we're gonna have to put a seal here. Thinking like that. Yeah. We'll do something like that. Because we want it to seal. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so the back seal is gonna get put on this strip right here. So we get a good seal, and then it'll go around the flap on the outside here. So this door will seal. So I'll get this put away, and then I'll show you the front doors here in a second. And then, that's all we're doing on Bombi today, because guess why? Because Whiskers needs to come in. We got some wiring to do on Whiskers. Because the weatherman's predicting snow sometime this year. So we need to be able to go and light up the night if we have to go on a night recovery. So we're gonna wire in all our lights. So this one, we've gotta work it. It's never been installed, so all the little metal fingers are fresh and new. Oh, and then we have new glass showing up today for this. It's not gonna get installed, but it is getting delivered. From my good buddy Heath from Clearside Auto Glass. All right, got to measure this out. So I'm gonna think, I don't want to cut it yet because I don't want to cut it short. If I cut it short, I'm gonna be so mad at myself. All right, we're there. All right, I am gonna have to do like on the old one. I'm gonna have to cut this. This is against my will, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if that'll work just by cutting it. So if you look around the inside of the sill, that is sealed up all the way around. So that's good news. That's what we were going for. But I am for sure gonna have to cut that. All right, let's see if that'll do the tricky. Okay. I just had to push it and clearance it. That is tight. This is nice. All right, so we got 2 out of the 3 doors with sills now. And it is tight, but when you shut the door, it latches. And that's what we want. So we want it tight because we want this to not be able to get any cold air in. All right, so driver's side, I ordered 18 inches too short. Don't know how I screwed that one up, but I did. And then, so I'm gonna reorder a new sill, but I'm gonna get a little bit bigger sill. And let me show you why. The other side seals up pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's close. So in here, you can see right here, it's not even touching. That's just a little bit too small. So I'm gonna get one size bigger than what I've got. So I'm gonna order that up, but today's Wednesday. So we're getting this moved out and we're getting Whiskers in. I have to tune back in Sunday to see Bombi get some color on it. Okay, in order for us to be able to get Whiskers inside there, we gotta move Fred. So I'm gonna start him up, let him warm up for a minute, and then we'll move Fred, and then we'll move Whiskers in and start working on Whiskers.
What? What is it, Bombi? Huh? Oh yeah.
See how old Fred likes to fire up in the morning. It's a little bit warmer out. Sun's shining. Fired right up.
All right, now that we've got the rubber situation figured out, we're gonna hurry and pull the latches out, pull the doors off, and we are going to put all of the pieces that need to go to the paint shop inside here, on here, because that's how it all has to get around to the paint shop. We've got to transport it. Then we're just gonna wheel it all outside and get it out of the way. So I do need to take these latches apart, put them in the mail, and send them to Kevin. So we'll do that today. All right, now the door's off. I'm gonna pull these hinges, but I'm gonna mark with tape because obviously our markings that we put on weren't good enough. I don't understand. Hillbilly tightens these to where no polar bear could ever get them off. It's like an ego thing. I'm gonna tighten this as tight as possible so nobody ever gets it disconnected. Something just like that. Like I think that's actually how it really sounds too. Real life. No cap.
Okay, we're gonna load all the panels up inside of Bombi, so that way we don't have to just carry one and run back over and carry another. We're just gonna load it all up and wheel it all around so it can get ready to be painted. Okay, we got those loaded. I think Robby's still working on taking the panels apart.
Shaboy! But when we go to lunch, we're going to the post office and we're sending this stuff to Kevin. We put together just to take apart. Story of my life. You took my job. I was doing a perfectly fine job.
So am I. You're making me nervous.
That's what I would say too.
That's what's going on.
Good job. All right, now I gotta put all my tools back in my toolbox. And then we are going to push Bombi outside and then head off to the post office, box these babies up and send them to Kevin. And he's gonna powder coat them black for me. And then he's gonna send them back tomorrow. Yeah, probably not. It'll probably be like a week. All right, we're on the move. Is that everything? Is that every panel? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's everything.
11, 12.
11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What? Is that?
Ask the internet what
Is that
language
German?
that was. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 through 10.
German?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, Colton.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Colton's not even educated. What are we doing here? I think we're just moving this, right? Right. Actually, back up. Let's hook her and buck her. We're gonna hook it and buck it. That's what Hillbilly would say. I'm gonna hook it and buck it on out. That's a towing slang word. That motor's screaming.
Why is he here?
What?
Why is Fred here?
Fred is here because Fred needs to take Bombi out of the shop to the paint shop. But not today, because Whiskers needs to go in. Okay, Colton, this is your time to shine, buddy. Back her in. Or kill it. Killing it works too. That works real good. What? You know, sometimes you just gotta use your tow truck for everything. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because you can. Mainly. Mostly. That's why. You done?
Yes, sir.
Hillbilly would have been done 10 minutes ago.
I know. Learning.
All right, so Colton's gonna attempt to drive Fred, but I don't know how well he's gonna do. We'll see. Just whatever you do, don't let Bombi fall off. Nice and easy. So I'm gonna actually just help him. Just gonna push. Gotta turn like yesterday. Should have turned yesterday. Back it up, back it up, back it up. Crank it, crank it, crank it. Okay, yeah, cool, just go. Oh, I can't get her.
Let's go.
Crank it. Get as close to the building as you can. See you later. All right, so I want to show you guys something cool. We got Bombi and Fred out here, but we also got
a new toy on the tow truck. Feast your eyes on our Bridgeport. This thing is from like the 1900s. Last week we sent Steve to California to go pick this bad girl up. It was in a machine shop down there. Don't know how to use it. Have no idea about this at all, other than it supposedly works.
What does it do?
It's a mill. So this is a Bridgeport mill. That is all I know. I don't have any tooling for it. I don't have anything at all, but I'm super excited for it. And one day I hope to learn how to use it. So pretty. So pretty. Oh, you're freaking out.
Nope, he doesn't want to go with you.
Oh, she's getting a little scared right there. You're just a little scaredy cat. Bombi's a good cat. Bill's got me. You're okay. Here, help me. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, Bombi, we're home.
Bombi!
Here, kitty kitty. I don't know where the cat went. Where's that kitty cat? Here, kitty kitty. Oh. Poor Whiskers. All right, so we got Whiskers in, but we are headed to lunch. So we're gonna head over to the post office, send these to Kevin, and grab something to eat, and we'll be back. So let's go.
It's so messy.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
So for lunch today, we decided to try something different. We went to a business called Zaws and Dawes Pizza. It's actually right next door to the shop. Super good. So if you guys are coming through Ephraim, check them out. Highly recommend them. They do pizza by the slice, they do take and bakes, they do full pizzas. Super good. But now we're gonna head over to the post office and get this stuff shipped to Kevin. That was delicious. Sometimes you gotta get food on the run. And pizza by the slice, not bad. Super good. Hit the spot. So made it to the post office. I'm gonna run in, get these shipped off to Kevin, and we'll get back to the shop.
Okay, so Robby went out of his way and did a special order. He ordered some seats. So I'm gonna go in and take these old ones out, and then we'll have him show you the new ones, because I've seen just a little bit of them. They're awesome. So I think there's just the 4 Allen bolts on the bottom. Undo all 4 of these, take the seat out, and see how the other ones match up. We might have to build a bracket. I don't know. I haven't even looked at the bottom to see how it goes. Okay, I got the last bolt undone in the back. Looks like it's just there's a brace underneath, and it's just bolting it to it. So it's like clamping the seat down to it. So there's one seat out. Now we'll do the driver's side. Okay, we're taking out the driver's side. I'm just gonna undo these front 2 bolts. This one's a little different than the passenger side, kind of a different setup. So, I mean, I've never even messed with this, so I'm learning as I go. Okay, well, I undid the front 2, and the seat acted like it wanted to come out. So I noticed it's just like, I don't know if it's slide it. It's not bolted in there, but it has a washer, so it's acting like it won't come off, but it'll let it sit and slide back and forth. So undo those 2, and then the seat should come off. So I only had to undo the 1, and I'll show you guys kind of what's going on. Driver's side's done. Now we'll open the new seats and see how they are. So I'm gonna vacuum it, get everything cleaned out. So I'm just grabbing the bigger stuff. Grab this metal container. Look at all of them. They're like butterflies or moths, bees, not bees, wasps. Too bad Hillbilly's not here. He'd have lunch. All sorts of fancy stuff in here. Some sort of a lock, ice scraper. Don't dare stick my fingers down in there. I'm gonna vacuum. Okay, I got the driver's side done. I'm gonna hit this passenger side. Somebody It's like sunflower seeds. There's a lot in there. I vacuumed all the front and I just got carried away. I started vacuuming all in the back. So quite a bit of stuff in here. So I decided I actually like vacuuming. It's like a soothing thing for me. Anyways, I'm gonna take all this stuff out, set it off to the side, and then just clean out all the trash. All the dust, it's been sitting all summer long. We gotta get it nice and, I mean, we're gonna be riding in it, so let's clean it out. I'm assuming this is all the carpet that was on the roof. Hillbilly was what I heard I wasn't here, but he was welding some holes, so hopefully they hold up. And maybe we need to go through everything, make sure we got everything. We don't want to get somewhere and then be like, oh, wish we would have had that. This is heavy. So I got everything cleaned out. I'm gonna organize it and go through it, but a lot bigger than I thought what it was in here. I'm excited to start. I've never been in it. They say it's a lot of fun. I'm excited. So I got everything vacuumed pretty good. Swept up the bigger pieces, then I vacuumed it. I went over and stole some leather cleaner from the detailer dude, and I'm gonna just spray all the seats down. Keep going, just keep cleaning it. Robby's off he's doing his expertise on something in the body shop, so yeah, I'm making this thing look good.
Holy crap, this is the exact same handle.
I know, I was looking at that. It's like the exact same one.
Yeah, same style and all. At least we know what handles to replace it with. All right, guys, so we got something cool to talk to you about. So on Christmas Day, we chose the winner for the Challenger Lift giveaway. Wow. So if your name is Byron W. and you are from Washington State, you're the lucky winner. But you don't know that yet because I'm gonna call you here in a second. Don't get good service, so let's step outside. We're gonna give Byron a call.
This is Byron.
Hey Byron, this is Robby Layton. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, you won our Challenger Lift.
I did?
You did.
Praise God.
Hopefully you have somewhere to put it.
Oh, I do. I just got done building a 50 by 60 shop.
So then you probably have the correct concrete and some power that can go to it.
Oh, yeah. If not, I can always cut it out and put more in.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you buying merch.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. We're excited for you.
I watch you guys every chance I get. You make me laugh.
And you do need a 10,000 pound lift then?
Oh, yeah. I've got trucks and trailers. Yeah, I could use a 10,000 pound lift.
So I'm going to check to see. Oh, you bought a Bronx Star shirt. Didn't even buy a Robby shirt. Bought a Bronx Star shirt.
I like hillbilly.
Well, that's good. Hold on. Hey,
Hello.
and he bought a Bronx Star shirt.
you?
Because he's smart.
That's right. And you are too.
I try to be sometimes.
Sweet. Well, good job, everybody. Good job, Byron. Way to win it. So, got a Challenger Lift headed to Washington State.
Like this,
No
and then bolt
way.
it up to the seats. That's why I say we might, unless you want to do that.
No, we'll weld our brackets to this. So let's pull this out. Then as soon as you get that out, I'm gonna put my S-Pod in. Just start figuring out some wiring. Yeah. So I'm gonna start tracing some wires. So these were the headlights. Cut those. You got me some dikes, Colton?
Yeah.
So before I can build back better, I gotta disconnect everything, get it out of the way, figure out what's what's gonna get eliminated, what is cut and damaged, and I don't even understand this wiring fully. Yeah, so we're gonna eliminate these ones. Those are going to the top. So I'm gonna cut them right here. We got those. What I'm thinking of doing is just getting this control unit all the way out of the way and then trying to dissect and figure out what is what. So we got a wiring harness going this way, but I don't know where it goes to. This is just a wiring nightmare. So what we're doing is we're taking the handle off because I want to be able to sit on this lid but I want to turn this down so I can get it disconnected. This way I can fold it down. I can gain access. I think I can access this and start disconnecting the rest of the wires. Whoops, don't do that.
Go ahead and get this little hingy seat bracket out of here. So that way when we get the new seat, we can just do all the modifications outside of the cab of this. So just 2 bolts up front. And the nuts weren't even tight. Made it way easy. Voila.
This is a nightmare. This is Nightmare on Elm Street. Or something street. Nightmare on
Whisker Street.
Ephraim Street. So I'm gonna go through and pull all of these switches out so I can get to the back side. And eventually we'll fix all the gauges. But I just wanna hook up the lights and get everything hooked into my S-Pod. So I'm trying to figure out what I can eliminate, what I can reroute. I don't even know what to do with this. This is scaring me. I don't know what that is, but cool. Now we've got that out of the way. All right, so my plan was to just quick and dirty get this wired in. It's turning into a full-on wiring nightmare. So I'm working on getting this all disconnected. This might just be the rewire that we need sooner than we need it. But just working on getting all these switches out. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna replace with the S-Pod. So got this little cluster here. Look at this. They've got every dash light coming through this switch. So this is the headlight switch. So I'm just going to take these all off. Those go to all the gauges. So I got 1. Oh, this one's 2. So I'm taping and marking 2. I just don't want to get into a mess going to put this back together and just having no idea. Working on not screwing it up. I need a Phillips head. All right, so I have 1 more wire, and I think I'm just gonna snip it. I don't know. Don't know why that's stuck in my head. Okay. All that work for that. Well, there's one combobulated disaster. So this harness goes up, top, and to the back. So this has tail lights in it. This has a lot of stuff. And I think for the most part, this wiring harness is okay. So I need to figure out where some wires go. So I'm gonna take the floor out. I'm gonna figure that out. Luckily on these snowcats, around the pedals, we have removable floor panels out in sections. So I'll hurry and get this undone. Okay. Now we'll take this back section out, which I just need to get these. Okay, now let's grab the vacuum. Holy cow. Holy cow. And there's the wiring I needed. Ha ha ha. Baby Bumblebee, won't my mommy be so proud of me? That's protein for Hillbilly.
He's getting
Found an old bee.
He's going to eat it. Wom, 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 pa, 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 wom, pa, pa. That's what the throttle does. I was able to get this disconnected. We found the connectors under the floor, so I'm glad I didn't cut them. We have a wire that goes to the back. Don't know what that's for. That goes to the horn. Beep, 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 beep. I think we're gonna have to pull a new wire into that. I don't know what this one's for. This one controls this.
Backup alarm.
We're gonna figure that out at some point, but we're gonna save this and Hillbilly's gonna eat it. It's gonna sit right there. When he gets back, he's gonna eat the bumblebee. So I'm gonna let Colton get in here. He's gonna clean all this up, rip all this paneling off because it's junk, and then vacuum it all up. Okay? Wow. Wow. Gross say. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop because I already said I'll let Colton do it. So I'm stopping. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
I'm gonna get all this big stuff out, then I'm gonna go vacuuming. I vacuumed the top, but once we pulled the covers, we discovered a lot more. Ugh. I really want to use my fingernails to scrape all the stuff. Break everything loose. When I go vacuuming, it just comes right up. A little broom.
Kitty, that's a bad kitty. Kitty, get down.
Don't do it, kitty.
Don't jump. Don't jump.
He's the Milwaukee King.
That's a bad kitty. Cat just thinks it can do whatever it wants. It's gonna jump. Watch, it's gonna totally bypass you. Hold up my shirt so it'll jump into that shirt. Oh, where are you going? Dude, it's a cat. Here. Cats land on their feet. Look, he's like, what, bro? That cat's like, I had that. You were in my way.
No, I screwed it up.
I'm sorry. Bombi, that's not funny. You're not a gymnast.
Okay, so I had to sneak away for a minute. Okay, the door's closed. Can't let Whiskers know, but the glass showed up for Bombi. So I'm gonna go grab it, get it in there, put it on a stand. Whiskers is in there. Can't let him, her, whatever, see it. But the glass showed up for Bombi, so you know what that means. We're getting closer. It's a good thing.
Bro, Uncle Cotton? Was that Uncle Cooey?
You're not even related to Fulton. I'm over here.
Is that Uncle Corey? Yeah.
No, Lincoln, who's that? Lincoln. Lincoln, who's that?
Amy.
There we
Corey.
go. There we go.
Ricky.
You're Lincoln?
Lincoln?
Yeah.
Your baby Linkster?
Stinky?
You stinky Linky. So I'm trying to get this whole contraption off and out so that I can start really going through and redoing the wiring.
Put on there.
But I'm trying to get this. There's nuts on the back side that I can't get to. So I'm gonna try to hold them with my crescent wrench. Get it out. And then we'll start tracing wires down the whole machine. I mean, when in Rome, might as well do it all, right? Trying to get some lights to work turns into a rewire. Then we got baby Linkster back there. Lincoln calls Colton Uncle. Uncle Colton.
What's Dad doing?
Daddy, what's Dad doing? Dad's working.
Dad's working?
Daddy's working. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You want to work with me?
Yeah.
Okay, you're so cute. You want to learn how to do this, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, just watch what. Here. There you go. Okay, now put it on the bowl. Here, actually, hold it. Let me swap you. Here you go. Okay, there's your pliers. Okay, you just got to grab them, okay? Okay, just grab whatever you want and hold it. Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good job, bud. So I've got Lincoln holding the bottom side for me. Good job, dude. Just grab it. Get a hold of it.
Daddy.
Yeah, all my dad ever told me to do is hold the flashlight.
Daddy.
Then he'd yell at me. I couldn't even do that right. Look at you, taking nuts off. Look, here you go. Good job, dude. You got it off. Yay! Good job, Lincoln. You got it. You got it off.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Finally, it's out. Now I got to figure out how to consolidate this stuff. It's like all this stuff is like neat and tidy, and it comes into the harness right here. Then you have all this additional add-on stuff that's just really made it a total mess out of everything. We got an old school fuse panel, just wires everywhere. So if I can get this all figured out, fix what, because there's definitely wire gremlins in this thing. We got shorts, we got broken wires, we got all the stuff. All right, so our friend Heath from Clearside Auto Glass came and check this out. We got all of Bombi's windows, all brand new tinted glass. Now, these are not perfectly tinted, you know, there's a tint strip on the top. That's okay, because guess what? We're getting tempered glass made that will have the tint in it. So this is just temporary for a while. But anyway, so Heath at Clearside Auto Glass did an amazing job. He's gonna be back out as soon as we get the Bombi painted, and he's gonna help us get it installed. So now I'm gonna do a solid for you guys after I clean you up. So we're gonna do one last thing, and that's gonna be the end of the video. But now here's the deal. I have all these expectations of myself, and I have these great grandiose plans and ideas of how far I'm gonna get in a video, and then I never get there. So here's the deal. Since I didn't get as much done that I said I was gonna get done, you can take the day off, okay? That project you're supposed to be working on that you're not gonna get enough done on, it's okay. Go ahead and just take some time off, okay? You don't need to finish that project. You get a pass, just like me. So anyway, that's okay. We still got a lot done. We just didn't get everything done. But what we're gonna do as the last thing is we're gonna check the roof and see if it leaks, because the boss wants to know, because the boss is super concerned.
Yeah, because I'm always the one that gets soaked when the snow starts to melt.
Sounds like a complainer.
Mom, have you actually been soaked?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Cody's getting the hose hooked up. We're doing a water test. Get in here. We ready?
Are you going in to check for leaks?
And I'm gonna pull the brake.
You have to hurry.
All right, you ready? Tell Cody to hit it. And if it leaks, we're gonna fire Hillbilly. Oh! Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Leaking.
Okay, we got one leak.
Tell Cody to stop.
Hold on, whoa!
2 leaks.
2 leaks. It's the same.
It's coming through the light.
No, it's coming right here. The light's over here. No, but it's through that same.
Okay. The other side.
And then, here, hand me that light. But I think that's it. So we'll want to seam seal that.
You didn't seam seal everything. Yeah, see, look under the light right there.
Oh yeah, the whole entire seam. It's like running in.
Coming in under the light still has like a gap like this.
Okay, but it's also coming over here. Oh. Okay, keep going.
So if it rains and we're in this, it's gonna leak.
I think that's the only spot that's leaking so far. See any leaks, Adley?
No.
Okay. So I think if we seam seal that whole entire seam and get rid of that light, 'cause it's pointless, I think we'll be fine. But it's not leaking above Demery's head, so that's lucky.
No, the seat will stay dry this year.
Oh yeah, did you see the new seats? Check this out. I'm gonna grab, hold on. All right, one more thing. All right, y'all ready for this? Let's go see what this looks like. Did you see this seat?
I haven't even seen it yet.
Check out this seat I had made. Oh, dude. That is so amazing.
Shut the door, see if it was shut.
Of course it will. That is amazing. The other seat, it's like...
Yeah, I could eat. That's what I was saying.
Don't get me wrong. This is tight. This is amazing. This seat I had made, I got it extra wide for my fat butt.
It's nice. Really nice.
Okay, let Colton try it. Right there. That is nice, huh?
Mind if I... Well, especially because I'm the third one, so it's warm now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Looks good and feels good.
You shut the door on him?
Thank you. See you later.
I'll be go now. No, Cozy.
You want to come sit and ride? Come on. You're driving. Perfect. Let's hear your noises.
As always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.
Knuckles.
What is